Linda D'Souza Abreu, the former prison officer who thought nothing of hooking up with a convict while on duty, is making headlines again. But this time, it's for turning her court-ordered ankle monitor into a fashion accessory. In a world where justice is meant to be taken seriously, Abreu has thrown any pretense of remorse out the window. Instead, she's openly mocking her punishment, all while sipping drinks with friends, no doubt laughing about how much she's gotten away with. This isn't Abreu's first time under the public's microscope. A Brazilian national, she's been in the spotlight before, just not for her work as a prison officer. Linda and her husband, MMA fighter Nathan Richardson, appeared on the reality show Open House, The Great S Experiment, where couples explored relationships with others. Linda took it a step further and reportedly participated in a 15-person orgy during the show. Apparently, her flirtation with boundaries doesn't stop at reality TV. Who needs ethics when you have camera angles? Reality TV taught her that every scandal can turn into screen time, whether it's behind bars or behind closed doors. Let's not forget the latest scandal, though. Abreu was caught on video engaging in sexual acts with an inmate while another inmate filmed the entire thing on a contraband phone inside HMP Wandsworth. Yes, the place she was supposed to be maintaining order. You've got to admire the creativity. Who knew reform programs could be so, let's say, personal? It's a whole new take on rehabilitation through connection. The video spread like wildfire on social media, ultimately leading to her arrest at Heathrow Airport on June 28, 2024. The investigation into her misconduct began the same day when the footage first came to the attention of the police. In the aftermath, Abreu was fired from her position as a prison officer and now faces sentencing in November. But rather than showing any sign of remorse, she's been parading her ankle monitor like it's the latest tech gadget. During a recent outing at a daytime venue in Fulham, London, she even propped her foot on a table to showcase the tag, laughing with friends and calling it very mindful and very demure, a nod to a popular TikTok trend. Female guards in male prisons, right? Because there's nothing risky about mixing power dynamics, testosterone, and unchecked attraction behind locked doors. Meanwhile, Abreu's own family isn't on board with her behavior. Her sister, speaking to the press, condemned her lifestyle and expressed disbelief at her actions, even saying she had warned Linda not to mix her personal life with work when she became a prison officer earlier this year. Unfortunately, it seems that warning went unheeded. Female guards in male prisons? Let's just say we're all shocked that this led to inappropriate relationships. The fallout from this incident has been substantial, with many questioning the state of prison security and misconduct among staff. How exactly does a prison officer tasked with upholding the law end up starring in an inmate's contraband film? Is this the new wave of prison mentorship programs where ethics are bent to the point of breaking? After all, it seems like the line between personal life and professional duty was a bit too blurry for Abreu from the start. Maybe the logic was, if inmates can't leave, at least give them something to look forward to. Seems like that's worked out splendidly. And what's next for her growing public profile? She's not only infamous for her misdeeds in the prison, but is also expanding her online persona. Having already appeared on reality TV and with OnlyFans in the mix, one might wonder if she's positioning herself for a full-blown media comeback. Perhaps her next venture will feature exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of her court-ordered ankle tag, or a reality show titled Love After Lockdown. I'm no therapist, but calling her a prison officer might be generous. Nymphomaniac with a badge feels more accurate. For now, Abreu remains under strict bail conditions, including a curfew between 7 p.m. and 9 a.m., and the mandatory ankle monitor she's taken to treating like jewelry. Her Portuguese passport has been confiscated, and she's barred from applying for international travel documents. As she awaits her court date, it seems she's intent on continuing to make a spectacle of herself, much to the shock of both the public and her family. I'm not a Harvard graduate, but I believe the textbook definition of her condition is called whore, more commonly known in layman's terms as a slut. In all of this, one question looms large. What kind of professional training or code of conduct was she following in the first place? Was there a section in the prison officer's handbook about intimate bonds with inmates and how to make it all part of your personal brand? We can only speculate, but it's clear that boundaries, both legal and ethical, don't seem to have been a priority for Abreu. As we approach her November sentencing, it'll be interesting to see if the courts take this brazen behavior into account. Or will she waltz out with a slap on the wrist, ankle monitor still in place, waving at the cameras?
Trend.